What is up, y'all? So I am so excited to be here with y'all talking about you didn't lose yourself, you buried it. I think that's an amazing topic. You didn't lose yourself, you buried it. And what I mean by that is how many times I'll be feeling as if I lost myself in a relationship, I lost myself in this job, I've lost myself in the multiple circumstances of life, but in all actuality, you have not lost yourself. You really just buried the person that you're supposed to be because people made you feel small. They made you feel inadequate. They made you feel as if you didn't exist or had no worthiness on this earth, right? So, come on, we're gonna get out just a second to check my mail. But many times we are feeling as if we are inadequate. We're feeling as if, that we haven't done enough and that we aren't enough. But the case is that when people oftentimes feel as if they are inadequate, they start to make you feel inadequate. So, hold on. Hold on. But I love the fact that instead of me constantly thinking that I have lost myself, I understand that I just have to rediscover who I am. And what I mean by that is simply rediscovering who you are has to come from the fact that somewhere down the line you lost the foundation of who you were. I have a video that's coming out at 8 that is really going to spark some attention. Okay, but one thing I want you to think about is the prodigal son, right? The prodigal son literally left home with his inheritance and went out and spent his money all on booze and babes and so forth, right? Prodigal son ends up getting a job, and it says he came to himself to realize, he says, that even the servants at his father's house have more than him. And what I want y'all to realize is that it's so important to understand who you are. The more that you understand who you are, the better off you will be. The more that you understand who you are, you can do more in your life than you could imagine. Okay, so the prodigal son, it says he came to himself. He came to realize who he was, because when he left home, he was of royalty. And then as soon as he left home, you end up having to find a job. So you left royalty in order to find a job. I ain't leaving no royalty, baby, not to find no job, honey. I'm gonna keep what I got, and to keep what you got literally is to understand that you have to be adequately understanding of who you are. So many people have buried themselves because of what people have said, what they've done to them. Oh my goodness, this person said this. I am just worthless. I am just this, I'm that. No, you're not. You're burying yourself with people who see your potential and know that you can be great, and they don't want you to be great. They don't want you to be great at all. They actually want you to flunk because they don't see themselves doing it. So I don't want you doing it either. Okay? I'm telling y'all now, I got a video that's dropping at 8. You are not going to want to miss that video that's coming out at 8. I'm telling you. Because I got down and dirty. I'm telling you, y'all have to get in the habit of understanding that stop telling yourselves that you are inadequate. Stop telling yourselves that you're not enough. Stop telling yourselves that you're not worthy. Stop telling yourselves that you are not meant to do X, Y, and Z. Your calling is big. Your calling is huge. You have a great calling that's waiting for you to get up and show up. I'm tired of us having these big callings, these big assignments, and we weren't here scared. What you scared of? We got to stop being scared, y'all. I was scared for so many years. Hey, y'all. I was scared for so many years. I got tired of that. What we scared? We scared to show up. Why are we scared to show up? Okay, don't tell your friends your future plans. Cause I'm telling you, they don't want you to. They hoping you don't have no plans because they don't got none. Your friends ain't got no plan. That's why they keep telling you, girl, I don't think you should do that. Why? How you gonna do that? You got the money for it. You gonna go to the bank and do X, Y, and Z. You sure you be able to do that? Stop telling people what you trying to do. Write it down in a journal. Get your journals. Get your journals. Get your journals. Stop telling people what you are intending to do. When I tell you, I keep quiet about so much. I keep quiet about so much. I'm gonna tell you a testimony. Literally, when I got my house, I didn't tell nobody about that house until everything was signed, sealed, and delivered. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Ain't nobody could know an address, not a number, not an application date. They couldn't know nothing until everything was done. I'm telling you, no lie. God is my witness. I do not tell. I was in college the whole time. And when I finished, by the time I finished college, nobody knew until I got my diploma in the mail. And then I wanted to put it in the group chat to show everybody that I had finished. Stop letting people bury who you are supposed to be. Enough is enough. Y'all got to stop letting people bury who you're supposed to be. This is so serious. So many people are feeling like, man, I've lost myself. I've lost myself in my job. I've lost myself in this relationship and these friendships. I've lost myself in my mother. I've lost myself in my father because he wasn't there. I've lost myself. No, my father wasn't there for me, and we have a great relationship. While I'm grown, I don't hold anything against him. It is what it is at this point. I'm big. I'm big and grown, child. It is. There is nothing else he can do for me besides some little requests that I do put in every now and again. Okay. But nevertheless, I want y'all to understand that it is so critical. Stop burying yourself. The more that you bury yourself and then burying yourself alive, we got to dig, y'all. Do those self audits. Start figuring out what your flaws are. What flaws did you obtain during your childhood? What flaws have y'all sort of scooped up and stuffed in yourself, and now you like, dang, I'm in fear of getting on camera. Or people used to say I'm ugly. I don't want to really, I don't need people to, be saying nothing about me. And I don't like when people say too much. It's enough. People don't call me ugly. People don't call me, say I was going to be a lesbian because I didn't want to be fast in the behind when I was young. And who cares? Still had kids early. But that's not the point. That's not the point. Still had my son early, but it was a learning lesson because my son was a blessing. I was homeless at a young age. Single mom at 16. Had to drop out of school. You know, but we all have our gifts. We all got our testimonies. Your testimony is a testament to tell people and show people that God has been there for you. You got a big story. You got a big story. Y'all got to go ahead and tell them stories. I know some of y'all have some amazing, wonderful stories too. Stuff that can change people's lives. Stuff that I probably ain't even gone through. Y'all got to step it up. You got to step it up. I want y'all to go dig yourselves up. The real you. The real you. Not the one you've been faking for everybody. Not the one that you've been telling everybody, yeah, this me. No, it's not. You've been downplaying yourself. You're not as humorous because you feel like I don't want people to think that I don't take stuff serious. Be you. Be yourself. That is what people are gonna love. Y'all got bury the beautiful parts of you back up and put them on. Put them on. Think about David when he went to go and fight, and Saul told him to put on his garments, and he said, "I can't fight in this." Some people are trying to put stuff on you that's theirs, and it was never meant to be yours. Now that's a word. Some people are really trying to put stuff on you that's theirs that was never meant to be yours. I tell you, no, this is truth, y'all. Go dig your true selves back up. It's enough of hiding. I'm tired of hiding. I know you tired of hiding. If you want to do your YouTube channel, start structuring yourself. Start figuring out what exactly could you share. Write down the many things that you have achieved. I know many people say go write your testimony down and stuff like that, but no. Hey, my bad, y'all. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish up here, but seriously, y'all, I want y'all to go bury yourselves up. I want you to understand who you are. God has blessed you to be an amazing individual. God has blessed you with so many gifts. He's blessed you with a great calling, a great assignment. I want you all to go and write down your testimonies. By doing that, you are literally writing down all the things that you have overcome. All the things that you have overcome, everything that God has brought you to, go write it down. And once you write it down, I want you to start tallying up and seeing the great and wonderful things that He has done for you. And then I want you to go and put that into Chat GPT, and I want you to tell them to structure a niche for you regarding your testimonies. Some of you are still going to try to get there. You're still scared to get in front of the camera and so forth. And it's going to take some time. But I'm praying for y'all. I'm really praying for y'all because I want everybody to sprout out and just give God the glory. He deserves it. He deserves the glory because He has brought us all through so much. When I think of all the things He did for me, y'all, I can't even sit here and make a whole video about everything that God has done. It's too much. It's too much. So go bury yourselves back up. This is the foundation conversation. When I'm literally every evening, I do the foundation conversations. Hi. I do the foundations conversations every evening, and I do my morning blueprints every morning. I have a video that's dropping at 8 p.m. tonight. Y'all don't want to miss that video. When I tell y'all, y'all do not want to miss. Thank you. Thank you. When I say you don't want to miss that video that's dropping tonight, y'all, oh my goodness. That's going to be amazing. Listen. I gotta let y'all see. I ain't gonna spill the beans. I wanted to say something too, but for real, go bury yourselves back up. I appreciate all of you all. Y'all are wonderful and gorgeous souls as well. I love you all. I really do. I'm excited about the morning blueprint in the morning so we can have a new topic. But I want y'all to just join these lives every single day. I've been very consistent. I'm proud of myself. That's another key thing, y'all. Bury yourselves back up. Put your callings back on, put your gifts and your assignments back on so y'all can get up and join the party. What's the party? Actually using your gifts to get on this camera and change somebody's life because they need you. It's people out there waiting for you to answer the call. All you got to do is show up. That's all you got to do. But I'm tired, y'all. I done been on this truck all morning, all afternoon. I love y'all. I'm ready for the morning blueprint and the foundation conversation tomorrow. I love you all. Make sure you catch that video tonight at 8 o'clock. And I love all my babies. Have a good one.